Hey, 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 everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Come on in. Come on in. We are live, live, live. And I'm excited. I have some wonderful news to share with you all. Excuse me. And I'm elated. I'm elated. And I think that you all will be as well. Oh my gosh. I'm excited that you're here. Come on in. Come on in. Pain and Glory TV has some great news coming. Um, yeah, I'll give you guys, I'll give you all some time to come on in, get settled in, as we are uh, going to kick off in just a moment. Just a moment. You'll see me looking up from time to time because I'm actually there are two monitors here that I'm monitoring. When you see me looking up, it's because there's another monitor that I am viewing as well. But come on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't want to, because I know this is going to be a replay, so I don't want to take too much time in waiting for others to join in. But I know that as you're joining in, let me know you're here. Let me know where you're tuning in from, what city you're tuning in from, whether you're like me in metropolitan Atlanta. I'm actually right outside of Metro Atlanta. Well, I'm in Metro Atlanta, but as you're coming in, let me know where you're coming from, where you're tuning in from. Let me know that you're here. And yeah, I'm truly honored and excited to share some good news with you. Won't be on here long, but I definitely want to give you guys some good news. Some good news. So I'm just gonna jump right on in, and as I said, if you see me looking up, it's because I'm monitoring two monitors at the same time. So I'm trying to make sure I capture everyone and everything. And so again, thank you all for who are tuning in, whether you are on Facebook or whether you are on YouTube, whether you're watching with us live right now, or if you're watching the replay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so excited that you're here. So listen, for those of you who may not know me, who may be tuning in for the very first time, I am Chelselia Cookie Payne. I am the founder of Pain and Glory Incorporated, which is a nonprofit organization here located in metropolitan Atlanta area. Our platforms that we stand firmly upon are domestic violence awareness and prevention, women's health and wellness, and of course, mental health and wellness. Being an advocacy organization for mental health awareness. So that's the nonprofit side of things, right? So just in 2022, we launched Pain and Glory TV. And Pain and Glory TV, we on our channel, we have our own TV channel, which is found on Roku TV. So you can also pick us up on Amazon Fire Stick TV, as well as Apple TV, and the BHC Media app, as well as online. So there are several ways to tune in to our show, right? And to our channel. There's so many different ways to tune in. Since we started in 2022, we start 2022. We started with our show Pain and Abuse, Mental Health and Ministry, which is a part of our initiative that we launched in 2014. And so because Pain and Abuse, Mental Health and Ministry was a part of our platform, part of what we do, is literally a part of the fabric that weaves us together, Pain and Abuse, Mental Health and Ministry. And so we, for 2 full seasons, have enjoyed Pain and Abuse, Mental Health and Ministry. We've had guests from literally all over, giving us the best in content, the best in sharing their lived experiences, people who are sharing their expertise, people who have been sharing about books they have written, that are designed to help the total person. Right? We've had men and women share with us over these 2 wonderful seasons. Oh my gosh! And so it continues. Like we are revving up. We are literally, we're putting the gas, the pedal to the metal. We're putting the gas in, and we are hitting fast forward. So there are 2 things that are happening. So one, we are making a pivot, and we're excited about it. Right? In this pivot, our show name is changing. Yes. So where it's been, the show, it has been Pain in the Pews, Mental Health and Ministry. The initiative doesn't change. We're not doing away with Pain in the Pews, Mental Health and Ministry. It is still going full steam ahead. Matter of fact, later this year, we'll be celebrating 10 years of the Pain in the Pews, Mental Health and Ministry initiative. 10 years. But the name of the show is changing. And so we're excited to announce that. And I'm going to tell you about that in just a second. I'm going to reveal the name of the new show and give you a little bit more insight on that. So as well as we're sharing with you all that the name of the show is changing, we are also looking for persons who are interested in having their own show on our channel. Right? So we have packages, and we have different, not packages, that's not the word I want to use. We have opportunities for content creators who want to have their own show. And even if you're interested in having your own podcast, we have expanded to where you can have your own podcast with us. So if you're interested in having your own television show, or you're interested in starting your own podcast on our platform, listen, we want to talk to you. And I'm going to give you information on how you can connect with us and how to make that happen, so that you can apply, and you can share your information with us, and we will be in touch with you, all that wonderful stuff. So keep that in mind, right? So Pain and Glory TV is looking for other content creators who want to either have their own show or have their own podcast on our platform, right? So as I said a moment ago, the name of Pain in the Pews Mental Health and Ministry TV show, just the TV show, is changing. It's changing. And so if I were able to give you all a drum roll, if I thought ahead of time, I would have gotten you guys like a drum roll going. But so I'll do one here. Drum roll, please. And so the new name of the show will now be The Conduit. The name of the new show is now going to be The Conduit. And it is a free flow of exchange of ideas, of stories, of messages of hope and inspiration. We're going to have guests on the show that are going to share their stories. We're going to have guests on the show that's going to help people through things that they've experienced. We're going to talk about topics that are not widely spoken of. We're going to talk about everything from maternal health as it pertains to the high number of African American women who are dealing with fertility issues. We're going to talk about things that relate to the church, as far as how to navigate through uncharted waters for those who are transitioning from one church or ministry to the other, how to deal with church hurt from the pulpit and from the pews. So we're going to be talking about a lot of different topics. We're going to have experts from all areas. And when I say experts, it's not just going to be people who are those who are learned in their particular fields. We're going to have those as well, but we're going to have people who have their own lived experiences, their own testimonies to share. And listen, I cannot wait. So with that in mind, we want to open it up for people who want to share their shared experience. We want to open it up to people who have an interest in being a guest on the show. So here's how to do it. You'll see the link in the chat. You'll see this coming up shortly. And this is how you get to number one, for those who, as I mentioned a moment ago, who are interested in getting more information about having a show, whether it is a podcast or a television show on our channel, which again airs on Roku TV, Amazon Fire Stick TV, Apple TV, online as well as there's an app, the BHC Media app. So we are reaching far and wide, and which is amazing. I love it. And so if you're interested in getting more information on how to make that a reality, hit us up. The link is in the chat right now. As well as if you think that you have a story that you want to have shared, if you have something that you feel will be beneficial to our viewing audience, that same link will take you to the application or the info form to get more information. So both those forms are on the same page. So if you click on the link that is shared in the comments right now, you'll see it. You don't have to click there right now. I'm saying it's there for you right now. And if you're interested in having a show on our Pain and Glory TV channel or a podcast, then go to that link and send in your information. If you're interested in being a guest on the newly formed the Conduit Show, then I want to hear from you. We will look over your submission and we will make that happen. This month launches The Conduit, which is so amazing and so wonderful because this makes, we're going into so like I said, we started our station, our channel in 2022. So now here we are, 2024, going into 2025. And listen, it has been amazing. It has been amazing. So we wanted to make sure that we share with you our new announcement that yes, Pain in the Pews Mental Health and Ministry initiative is not going anywhere. As I said earlier, we're celebrating our 10th year this year. However, the Pain in the Pews Mental Health and Ministry show is transitioning now to The Conduit. And y'all, we've got guests set up that is going to be, I'm excited. I'm excited because we get to bring the kind of content that we want to share with other people, the type of topics that people aren't talking about. We're going to talk about life after divorce when you serve in ministry. A lot of times people don't talk about that because it's so taboo. What does dating after divorce in ministry look like? Because a lot of times people serve in ministry and they're under the microscope because, they probably may have served as a couple, or they served, in different capacities, and they were looked at as almost one. But what happens in those instances? What happens in instances where you have persons who have gone through life-altering, life-changing health challenges, and they've come out on the other side healed? What was the process? What happened with that person who went through childhood trauma, but now they're able to tell their story? We're going to be talking about a lot of topics, guys. Those are just a few, but there's so many. So I invite you to join us. So if you haven't already checked out Pain in the Pews Mental Health and Ministry show, it's still there. It's on demand. So I invite you, head over to Roku TV, Amazon Fire Stick TV, or if you don't have either of those, go to our website, painandglory.com. Click on this same link where you see Pain and Glory TV, and you just click on the graphic. and it will take you right over to the channel. That easy. So if you don't have access to Roku TV, if you don't have access to Amazon Fire Stick, which most people do, if you don't have access to Apple TV, it's cool, because all you have to do is go to painandglory.com /Pain and Glory TV, right? Click, or don't even have to type it in. You just click on the link that's right there in the comments. Go over, scroll down just a little bit, click on the graphic, and you will see that you will be taken right to Pain and Glory TV. And there are so many shows that you can choose from to take a look at, or you can binge watch them all. So listen, I didn't want to stay on long, but I wanted to tell you the good news that you will be seeing shows coming forward for The Conduit, and it's going to be good. It's gonna be good. We might even, not intentionally, but we might ruffle a few feathers. Not intentionally, but there's certain topics and certain things that just we haven't been talking about. We might have been talking about them in our, at the barbershop and at the beauty salon, but we're gonna be talking. We're gonna be talking. So thank you all for tuning in. Like I said, those of you who are watching from YouTube, thank you so much. Those of you who are joining in here on Facebook, thank you so much. If you're watching the replay, thank you so much. Because listen, the best is still yet to come. Thank you so much for joining me. Oh, I almost forgot. You all who may have been with me for a while know, or been with Pain and Glory for a while, you may know that on Monday nights at 7:00 p.m. for quite a long time, we had Pain in the Pews, Mental Health and Ministry every Monday night right here on Facebook Live. You may have remembered that. We're bringing it back. We're bringing it back. We're going to be going live on Facebook very soon, sharing content on here as well. We went away for a little bit because we were, building a whole TV show, whole TV channel, but we're coming back on Facebook Live to share with you guys. I'm not certain yet whether we'll be doing Monday nights as we did before. We used to do Monday nights at 7:00. But once we have it solidified, you'll see the announcements going out, and we'll be updating you all on what's happening. So how about that for announcements? We've got a lot going on. I encourage you, if you're interested in having a podcast or a TV show, even if you're thinking to yourself, I don't know what to do. I've never had a TV show. I wouldn't know what to do. We show you everything. We walk with you hand in hand. The BHC Media Group, we're like a family. We're not going to put you out there. You may be saying, well, I don't have the equipment. You may have more than you think. So if you have questions, we'll answer them. So I'm looking for show guests, and I'm looking for those who are interested in having their own show or podcast. So I'm looking for you. Again, the link is in the chat. Love you guys. Thank you so much for being with us. And listen, the best is yet to come. Talk to you soon.